Okay, Nick. Good morning, everyone. Online students, can you hear my voice? Say yes or no to me once. Right. Yesterday, some theoretical notes I given related to API. So let me repeat for 5-10 minutes what has been happened yesterday. So these are the diagrams I tried yesterday. Right. Servlet API. If you are using Tomcat server, we refer the library with the name known as Jakarta. Jakarta. That's a name introduced from Java 10, from Tomcat 10 version onwards. They refers Java library with the name Jakarta. Jakarta.servlet package is known as Servlet API, which provides some classes and interfaces used in constructing servlet applications or used in developing servlet applications. And one servlet is there, Jakarta.servlet.servlet, one interface that is. This interface is the root of servlet API. This interface is available with 5 methods, only 5 methods available. What are the 5 methods? Read for me once now. Init, or you can say init, anything. Init method, service method, destroy method, get servlet info, get servlet config. I had that methods and speak one line about each, what I given. Okay, right. Among these 5 methods, 3 methods may call it as life cycle methods. What are the 3 methods now? Init method, service method, destroy method. Why they are calling it as life cycle methods means they run in the same order. Nani. So 3 methods are life cycle methods. So init, service, and destroy, they run in the same order. So point. And you must know the hierarchy also. What is the hierarchy of this servlet API? So everybody should by heart this diagram. So in this hierarchy, you observed servlet interface implemented to one abstract class known as a generic servlet. This generic servlet extended to one abstract class known as a HTTP servlet. In the process of constructing one servlet program, you can construct in three ways. You can construct. Possibilities are three. So we call it as model one, model two, model three. If you want to take one servlet program, not taking any, if you want to construct one servlet program, the servlet program can be implemented from servlet. The servlet program can be implemented from servlet. But if a servlet program implemented from servlet interface is providing 5 abstract methods. We have to take all that 5 abstract methods and write the body. That is a model one. In model 2, the servlet program extends from generic servlet abstract class. This abstract class is coming with many methods. Among that, we have to look into 3 life cycle methods. Among the 3 life cycle methods, service method is abstract. Whenever you extended from generic servlet, it is mandatory to take one service method and write the body. So remaining 2 methods are optional methods. That is a theoretical information to you. And the third option available is our user defined servlet program can be extended from HTTP servlet, but HTTP servlet is coming with non-abstract methods. So all are optional methods. Developer, on demand. If you are handling post request, you can use do post. If you are handling a get request, you can use get request. Sorry, do get. No, sir. I want to use one neutral method which must accept all. That is service method. So INIT destroy common. Like this. This is the theoretical information yesterday. In the practical approach, in real-time scenario, always we take the support of model 3. What is the model 3 now? Extending from HTTP servlet. Today, let me write one program. Can I start the program? Right. Star mark IMP. Constructing web application. Constructing web application using IDE Eclipse. IDE Eclipse. Constructing web application using IDE Eclipse. IDE Eclipse. Web application, or you can say servlet application, no problem. Right. So remember, whenever you want to start constructing one web application, part of this IDE Eclipse, we have to stop the Tomcat server. We have to stop the Tomcat server manually. You have to stop it. We have to stop the Tomcat server manually. We have to stop it. So after stopping the Tomcat server only, we can start typing the program in the Eclipse. Remember the statement, you have to stop Tomcat server. The reason, Eclipse only will on the Tomcat server. You must not keep the Tomcat server open. So like this, go to the folder, installation folder of Tomcat, go to bin and go to Tomcat 10W and stop the Tomcat. So already my Tomcat is stopped only, right? You have to cross check whether it has been stopped or not. Service status of Tomcat is stopped, means it is not providing any service. Click on OK. It has been stopped. Then you have to start it here. Make it step 1. Open IDE Eclipse. While opening, name the workspace. name the workspace, and click launch. 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 Sir, already I had workspace of JDBC. No, sir. Can I work it? You can work there. No problem. This is a common step. If anybody new people coming to servlet programming, for them this statement. Sir, already I'm working on Eclipse only. No, sir. Already workspace is there for me. You can open the existing workspace. You know that point. So for step purpose or information purpose, open ID Eclipse while opening, name the workspace and click finish. So already I worked, sir, I opened the workspace, old workspace, 9:30 a.m. Some advanced Java I opened or workspace name where our JDBC programs are there. Okay, right. Now, daily you are creating one project, no? Here, daily you are creating one project. But we are entering into double E. Daily I'm remembering you. We are entering into double E. Up to SE, you'll create Java project. From today, you must create dynamic web project. What is the project name now? Dynamic web project. Java project over. Java project is core and JDBC. From today, dynamic web project. The option you have to select it. Make it step one. Sorry, step two. Create dynamic web project. Create dynamic web project. Create dynamic web project. Dynamic web project. Next level is Maven project. Your Spring trainer will introduce Maven project. He will introduce. I am introducing dynamic web project. I am introducing. Okay, right. So where is that option here? See there. So click on file here. Type it. How to open means click on file, new. Click on file, new. Look here. Click on file, new. Daily you are selecting one project now here. So click on project. Daily you are selecting one project. You are selecting. So in that project today, daily you are selecting one Java here actually. One Java option will be there. Daily in Java, you are selecting Java project you are selecting. But today, not Java. You have to scroll down. Can you see the option web here? I am not creating double E. Other projects also available. They will come. Okay, right. So I'm selecting on what now? Web. So select on web. If we click on this web now, here it will be there. What is the project name here? Dynamic web project. So you have to select web. So after clicking on web here, now select dynamic web project and click next. Click next. So select a dynamic web project and click next. Select this dynamic web project. Click on next. It will ask the name. Daily you are giving one name, no? One project names. So name the project and click finish. Option will come. The project name is first project, no? So I'll take application servlet 1. I will take application servlet 1, roughly some name. Okay, right. So name the project and click finish. Write it. Name the project and click finish. Name the project and click finish. Name the project and click finish. Click on file, new project, web. Select dynamic web project. Click next. name the project and click finish. So these are the options you had it. Okay, right. Now look here. Click on finish, the project creates. Here came application servlet 1. It came. So if we click on it now, suppose this is Java project, JDBC. Here only SRC will be there. But if we take dynamic web project, JAX web services option, Java resources option, build option, SRC option, more options will come. It's a dynamic web project, no? Right. Level 2 in your project implementation, level 2. So now the project created here, project name created. Next, what, sir? That one jar file will be there. We call it as servlet API. The servlet API must be added to this project. Make it. So step 3. Step 3. Add servlet servlet API dot jar file to project. Add servlet API dot jar file to project. You have to add it. Add servlet API dot jar file to project. You have to add it. Not OJDBC 6 dot jar. That will come late. So now new jar is coming. What is the new jar now? Servlet API. Sir, where is this servlet API? So means look here. How to add it means daily are using one build path concept, no? That build path concept only. See there. Sir, this is the project now. Right click on the project. Right click on the project. Can you see build path? Configure build path. Daily are doing no same concept. Make it. Right click on project. Right click on project. Build path. Right click on project. Build path. Right click on project. Build path. Configure. Configure. BUILD. Build path. Right click on project. Build path. Configure build path. Libraries. Libraries. After clicking on libraries, select class path. Select class path and click add external jars. Right click on project, build path, configure build path, libraries, select class path and click add external jars. Daily you are doing this option anyway. Daily this process you are performing already. Okay, right. Now see, I'll come up to there. Right click on the project, build path, configure build path, libraries, select class path, click on add external jar now. Sir, which jar I should add now? Servlet API. Sir, where is that servlet API? Means browse and select servlet API jar file from lib folder of Tomcat. You must go to the Tomcat. In Tomcat, lib will be there. From there, you have to select it. Make it. So browse and select. Browse and select servlet servlet API dot jar file from lib folder of Tomcat. Browse and select. Browse means search and select servlet API dot jar file from lib folder of Tomcat. You must go to the Tomcat, lib will be there. There you have to find it. That's the meaning. See there, I'm doing. So search, we came up to here, search it from here. Select class path, click on add external jar, go to C drive, Tomcat 10 folder is there. Here lib is there. Here servlet API will be there. Somewhere you have to select it. Can you see servlet API here? Right. This servlet API, you have to select it. After selecting, click on open. Here, open means you will come here. Open, apply, apply and close. It came. Make it. Open, open, apply, apply and close. Then the servlet API has been added. Servlet API means that libraries you have been added. It's a meaning actually. Now look here. Where it is added, if you want to see correctly, in this servlet application, can you see referenced libraries? Referenced libraries, you can see here. C drive, Tomcat, lib, the jar file came. Means servlet library available here. Okay. All of you clear about this point, right? Whenever you create a new project, servlet API must be added. For every project, you have to add it. Now, after adding this servlet API, now you have to bring the Tomcat. Add Tomcat server to IDE Eclipse environment. You are adding for Eclipse, not for project. Total Eclipse you are clicking. So that is one-time process. You are adding the Tomcat to for your Eclipse environment. That will work for all projects. So make it step 4. Step 4. Add Tomcat server. Add Tomcat server to IDE Eclipse environment. Add Tomcat server to IDE Eclipse environment. And this is one-time process. Once you have to do, only one-time process this is. Add Tomcat server to IDE Eclipse environment. It is one-time process. Means once you add for Eclipse, it will work for all projects. That's the meaning of it. So how to add it means, see that. In your Eclipse, one option will be there in the down. Can you see the down servers? All of you can see the option servers here. Yes or no? Na? Right. Servers. Down you can see servers. Sir, while I'm creating dynamic web project, web option not there, sir. Server option not there means you installed Eclipse belongs to SE, not EE. You have to change the Eclipse. Eclipse versions will be there now while you are installing. I given the notes for you, not in core Java, I'll give it. What Eclipse you have to select it, I'll write it. That is Eclipse, if you listen to me in core Java book, their information will be there. What Eclipse you have to download. So in that process, web option not there means, server option not there means, you have to go with the new Eclipse. Right? The two options must be there. So now servers must be added here. One server must be added here. Write it. Click on servers here, options. Click on servers. See there. Today's practical, you must not take the support of anybody. You must do by your own. But because one day you have to do by your own only. Your friend will not be there, mentor will not be there. Venkatesh Mahapati sir also will be vanished within a 4 weeks or 3 weeks. I also will not be there. So who will be available means you must fight with you only in the real-time scenario. Today's practical you have to do by your own. You only must download Tomcat. You only must link Tomcat. You must make that because server-based work, no. You must learn that. Core Java program everybody can run. Single program will be there. Click on it, will run. Running core Java, what is there? Running advanced Java means a server I am bringing now, sir. If I don't bring properly, it will not work. The process will be failed. So be careful and do by your own and learn it. So click on servers. Server option is there. When you click on servers here, see there, click on servers. Here one option will come. No servers are available here. Up to now, no server integrated to this Eclipse. If you want to add one new server here, click this link to create a new server. One option available or not now, right? Now click on, write it. Click on, option is there. Click this, click this link to create new server, to create new server. Click on servers, click on, click this link to create. If not, underline it and keep it. Underline this single quotes what I written, that option. Right. Whenever you click on that option, it will ask what server you want. Options it will ask. Because not only Tomcat, no, many servers are in the market. Every company will use their own server because some rights will be there, they'll use it. Tomcat is default, like Oracle. Suppose C language everybody can learn, not as a carrier to develop logicness. Why you'll go for C language? For not for carrier. You never become a C developer. But some people will go to C language. Why means to develop some logicness. C trainer will have more time to work on logic flavor because he's not object-oriented trainer. He don't have other chapters with him. Encapsulation, polymorphism. He don't have that kind of concept. So daily he will write logics only. So C trainers will spend more time on logic flavor. Students will go there and learn logic flavor, not for career. So C language is default. Everybody can learn. Options not there. In databases, default is Oracle. In servers, default is Tomcat. Everybody should know Tomcat. In UI technologies, default HTML, CSS, JavaScript. Everybody should know minimum. Like this, Tomcat server is a minimum. Everybody should know Tomcat server. It should be updated in your resume also because company will check it. Which servers you have been used, and if they want, they'll ask you also which server you worked. If you show more than one server, they'll ask you questions. If you're answering, they'll feel happy because you know how to interact with more than one server at least. So now I'm clicking this link to click. Sorry, click this link to create new server. I'm clicking. It will ask an option to me. Which server you want? Here options are there. Apache company server, Basic, IBM, Oracle, Red Hat, Red Hat JBoss middleware. Do you remember the word middleware I written in that type 3 driver? Middleware server, resin, like this. Some options, popular server names it gives. So you can see other server names you can see for idea purpose. These are the servers from Basic. IBM, WebSphere. IBM clients and IBM will use WebSphere only. They will not use other than that. And IBM will not use Oracle. They'll use DB2. Their database is different and their servers also. Their products only they'll use it. IBM's. Oracle anyway, biggest corporation. It releases servers also. WebLogic, popular. Many companies will use WebLogic generally. If time submits, I also will show WebLogic. Red Hat, JBoss, middleware server. Resin, SAP, NetWeaver. So these are their servers. Sir, I am in the starting stage now, sir. Today I must select what now? Apache. These many versions are there in Apache. What is the version you selected now? That only you downloaded and I asked you to go with 10.1. Latest one I asked you to go it. Because you must update yourself and go to the market now. Right. So here, click this link to create new server. Select the server and select the server and click next. Select the server and click next. One option will be there. Your server is all are using Tomcat 10.1. Update in your resume also. I worked with Tomcat, Apache Tomcat 10.1. You must write the version also. At the ending, you can show your resume to me. No problem. After preparing your core in advance, you can you can show me. I'll check it out. What you kept it. You must keep Apache Tomcat 10.1 version. You have to keep it. So what you are working. So click on server. Click this link to create new server. Select the server with version. You have to select it and click next. I selected Tomcat 10.1. It will take here. So don't change anything names here. Just you select this and click on next. When you click on next now, it will ask you selected Tomcat. So where it is available, your downloaded and installed folder will be there no, right? So where it is available, I want Tomcat installation directory. Please give the directory to me. It is in C drive, D drive, F drive. Show that to me so that I will link it. So browse and select Tomcat installation directory. Make it browse and select Tomcat installation directory. Browse and select Tomcat installation directory. Directory you have to select it. C drive Tomcat 10.1. Something is there now, you have to select it. Right. Click on browse here and show where is your server. Sir, in C drive. What is the folder I given now? Now we observed why I asked you to go with Tomcat name within the C drive. Because many people will come to me and, sir, I saved somewhere, sir, I cannot find it, sir. Simply I'll scold them and send it. They'll ask them to read my notes first. I'll make them to open and read the notes because some people will not read our notes also. They'll be very intelligent. They'll be doing by their own. If you read the notes, the solution is there now. Step by step, we only will give it. So step by step, if you listen or if you look it also, information will come. If you look it or if you read it, clarity will be there. Very clear information will be there. So directly select the folder here. Click on select folder. Select folder. The folder came now here. Browse and select Tomcat installation directory. In C drive, Tomcat 10.1 available. Click on finish. Automatically server is linked. So click finish. Click finish. Click finish. Click finish. Now Tomcat server will be linked. You can see here. Click on finish. The Tomcat added here. Tomcat 10.1 server at localhost. Present it has been stopped. It is because you stopped that server, no? You stopped. So this is all of you understood adding server to your IDE Eclipse. That is one time process. Once you added all applications, you can run on it. The point. Okay. After adding the server now, look here. Step 5. Now, sir, our target is, look here. Sir, we are constructing one application. We are constructing one application. Application name is application servlet, servlet, servlet 1. This is our project name. Here dynamic web project is nothing but web application name. Web application name. Now inside this servlet application, I'm going to write one servlet. The servlet is going to take the input from one HTML file. One input from one HTML file. Input.html. It is going to take one input from here. Means the servlet is going to take one input. Some HTML file needed. Because our inputs must come from here only. Right? Okay. Now I am constructing one HTML file. Sir, where you should construct HTML file? See there. Under this application, here one down if you look it, SRC will be there down. On SRC, click it. One main will be there. Click it. Web app will be there. Click it. Now, in this web app, you have to create one HTML file for input data. So whenever you want to give any input to servlet program, here you write your HTML files. Okay, right. Now write it. Create HTML file in web app. In web app. Create HTML file in web app. How to go to web app means down SRC. From SRC, you must go to the main here. SRC main. Under main, you can find web app. Now here you have to create one HTML file you have to create. How to create it means make it. Right click on web app. Right click on web app. New. HTML file. Name the file and click finish. Right click on web app. New HTML file. Name the file and click finish. If you right click on web app, option will be there. HTML file, you can click it. It will ask the file name. You can take that file name and you can write it. Okay, right. See the right click. Correctly, you should right click it. If you make a mistake, the program will not run. It is not a Java program because all files are entering now. So right click on web app. Option is there. New. Here option will come. HTML file, CSS file, script file, JSP file, whatever you want, you can create. So today, first day you are creating what file now? HTML. Click on HTML. Give the name of it. Name the file. So for easiness, I'm taking input dot HTML. Input dot HTML. Click on finish. So HTML file will come. I'll increase the font anyway. You want some more size? Like this. This is HTML. Daily you're writing HTML, no? Right. Okay. In this HTML today, I am writing form tag. Everybody knows form tag? Right. Okay. So write one form tag. Method is equal to. Here, you select it as a post. This is form tag. All of understood this form tag? Right. Here I selected method is equal to what now? Post. Post means post request. To hold post request, you must use do post method, do get method. There you have to use do post. That's the meaning. So this is form tag. Remaining all you don't write now only. CSS, that all you don't write now. First you have to run your program. If it is working, then you have to add some colors. UI means painting work only. Don't do now. Right. Painting last. House construction completed, then painting will come. So don't do painting first only. Painter will come in the last. Okay, right. Must you make one plain raw code first. Okay, right. Form tag. In this form tag, for easiness, some user name I will take. Input type is equal to text. Some name is equal to uname. Right. Some mail ID, username mail ID. Input type is equal to text. Name is equal to MID. Now, input type is equal to submit. Value is equal to display. All of you understood HTML form? Louder I want. You daily already 2 months training over. You are all masters there, I think. So 2 months you done, not 2 months in Amirpet means you must become master only anyway. So all are experts in HTMLs. Who completed? Who not completed? Secondary. Leave it. Sir, I completed 2 months means definitely some people without attending advanced Java, they are going to HTML. Full stack Java developer. Without coming to advanced Java, they are going to HTML. They forget it. They are thinking that HTML full stack, I think. Because they are not giving option to advanced Java no 9:30. First you have to catch our domain or not now. That small thing also that student should not know. Must know, no. Full stack Java developer must catch our domain first. Then remaining painting work will come. That is secondary. Right, look here. Username, mail ID. All of it clear? Right. Okay. Here one action is there. Can you see the option action? Right. Okay. This form has to submit the data to one servlet. It has to send the data to one servlet program. It has to send it. So it says that I want to send this data to one servlet program identified with DIS. I am only deciding one name. Developer no I am. Developer will decide one name. I decided one name as DIS. So based on this DIS, I am going to write one servlet program. Okay, right. The meaning up to here is this HTML form is going to submit the data to one servlet program running on URL pattern DIS. Running on URL pattern DIS. That's the meaning actually. Up to now, this is your HTML file. This HTML file, I'll copy here. Input dot HTML. I given a name. All of you understood HTML file here, right? Write the name and keep it. Notes, I'll send it. No, input dot HTML is the file. Once the file is ready, now this HTML file is submitting the data to DIS. Okay, leave it. Now, whenever if you see example, here www.sbi.co.in. One home page came out right now. Yes or no? Na? One home page came, sir. Whenever you typed this sbi.com, one home page came. To display this home page, one mapping file will be there. In your applications, one mapping file. The mapping file is web.xml. What is the file name now? Web.xml. Sir, for our application today, home page is input.html. What is the home page of your application today now? Input.html. Whenever I run the application, this input.html must come. Now this information I must give to one more file known as web.xml. Write it. Step 6. Create web.xml mapping file. Web.xml lowercase web.xml mapping file in web.inf. Create web.xml mapping file in web.inf. Web.inf. Web.inf one folder will be there. You can see that. So close this. Typing over, close it. Can you see here web.inf? Yes or no? Na? Right. Under this main web app, can you see web.inf? Inside this web.inf, you have to create. Already lib will be there. You have to create in web.inf. So make it. Right click on. Right click on web.inf. Right click on web.inf. New. Right click on web.inf. New. Other. One option will be there. Other. See there, I'll show it. Right click on web.inf. Correctly you have to click it. Right click on web.inf. New. One option is there. Other. Can you see this? Click on other. In this other, one option will be there. XML. Can you see XML here? XML. Write it. Other. XML. In XML, XML file. Name the file as web.xml. Don't change the name. Name that only. Always web.xml only. Don't change the name. Right click on web.inf. New other XML file. Name the file as. Name the file as web.xml and click finish. And click finish. Right click on web.inf, new other XML file. Name the file as web.xml always. In your core Java, always you'll write main, no? Public static void main. The same way. In your web application, XML file name is XML only. Because the execution controls will identify that file automatically. If that file not there, 404 resource not found, your application not available, it will say. Now, click on XML. Here XML file. Here name the file as always web.xml. Click on finish. Then XML file will come. Here design and source. Two options will be there down. Down, design source. You click on source. If we click on the source now, this is XML. Sir, I don't know XML now, sir. Up to now, I know only HTML, XML not started. I don't know, sir. For that, I'll give only one tag. That one tag you had it. Okay, right. See there. Don't touch anything. Just down you write it as web app. One tag I am giving. In this web app, I am writing welcome. Welcome file list. Here I am writing welcome file. Welcome file. Welcome file is what now? Input.html means my application home page is input.html. If single spelling is there also, it will not run. Space is there also, it will not run. I am sending the notes no daily to you. Daily or copy paste and running no. If you copy paste web.xml, it will not work. You have to type it. Because bind to grammar schema, that parser will be running. This parser will be running in the background. When you copy it, the parser will not run. You have to type it. XML file, you should type it. Remember it. So this is your XML file. So what is the file name I taken here always? Web.xml. This is the file. Web.xml. Our project welcome file is input.html like a home page. So HTML is ready. XML is ready. XML link to, sorry, HTML link to web.xml. Web.xml is the auto executable file. It will run automatically. Okay. Save it and close it. Web app, welcome file list, welcome file, and so on. Close it. Now, web.xml is ready. Now you have to go with the servlet program. Now you have to start typing your servlet program. Right. Can I start servlet now? Right. Look here. Right. Whenever you want to type a servlet now, step 7. Servlet means Java program. Java program must come under one package. That is the rule of your core. Program means class, class means program. The class must be under one package. So here, create package in src or Java or main. Create package in src or Java or main of Java resources. One option will be there. Java resources. One option will be there. Java resources option. See there. Here, one Java resources, one option is there. In this Java resources, src main or Java. I written rival. src main or Java. Option is there. src main Java. In the Java resources, you had this option. In this option, you have to create package. Look here. Sir, in this option, I have to create package. I will create package. You know how to create package? Right click, new package. Always I'll take test. Package name, click on finish. So package created here. Package created here. Once the package has been created, within the package, you have to create class. Make it. Step 8. Create create class, nothing but a servlet program. Here class means servlet program. Create class in package. Right. Look here. Now I'm creating a class here. Right click on test, new. I'm taking class. Actual option will be there, servlet here. I'm not using automated, I'm using manual. Class I'm taking. The class name I'll take it as display servlet. Display SERVLET. Display servlet. At last, one class came inside. Sir, inside this one class came. Inside this application, one class came. The class name is display servlet. One class. This is one class only. I am making this class as a servlet program. I am making this class as a servlet program. SERVLET. Servlet program. How to make this class as servlet program means you have to follow any one model. Model 1 or model 2 or model 3. I am taking model 3. I am taking. So here, first import java.io. Sir, why you are using IO package here? Why I am using IO package means yesterday whenever introduced this service method here java.io.io exception is there. So IO exception is coming inside. So I must import IO package. Now import Jakarta dot servlet. What are the servlet classes are there? That servlet. Import Jakarta dot servlet dot HTTP. HTTP of servlet because HTTP servlet should come now. Right. Okay. Today I am using one annotation also. Import Jakarta dot servlet. Jakarta dot servlet dot annotation. I'm doing. So these are the inputs. Now, this servlet must be identified with one name known as a DIS, URL pattern. I given the DIS in the HTML file, no? Yes or no? Na? So I am taking one annotation known as web servlet, double quotes slash DIS. The meaning, this servlet program, this display servlet is executed with the URL pattern DIS. You have tried slash. If you don't write slash, the program will not run. That's the syntaxes. Again, I'll explain with the diagram because all are new things only. Have you observed that? Everything is a new only. Why new? It is a double, environment is changing, pattern changing. Yeah, our visual also will be must be changed. All new things only available here. Now this servlet program is executed with URL pattern DIS. Now this servlet extends from HTTP servlet. Extends from HTTP servlet. So I can use any one method, no? Option is there for me. So whenever it is executed now, sir, this HTML file will come to web browser. Whenever I executed this HTML file will come to web browser. Here I given no action is equal to I given here. Action is equal to what now? DAS I given. And the servlet already I am identifying with what now? Slash DAS. Yes or no now? So what happened now? Sir, the request will come here. Because I did action is equal to DAS, the request will come. Here method is equal to what now? You return post a get a post. When I return post now, in this method I must write what now? Do post. I must write this method or not now? Do post method I must write. Now the request is post. I must write do post. Why the data is coming to this servlet means because I use that names matching. I return. Right. Anyway, if you don't understand also no problem. Because tomorrow I'll draw the complete diagram. Flow I'll draw. Okay, right. Now here. Sir, write the do post method. I am writing do post method here. Okay, right. Protected. Protected void. Do post. To accept that post request, do post. HTTP servlet request REQ. HTTP servlet response RES throws. SERVLET servlet exception and IO exception. This method is override method. Override method of this. I took from the library that pattern. This pattern, how it is available from the library, I take it. So this is a override method only here. Because same method now overrides. Overrides of what now? HTTP servlet method only overrides. Now inside this, whatever the data is submitted, the data I am bringing. Sir, user name you submitted. REQ dot get parameter of uname. I am writing directly. Tomorrow I'll explain it. Okay, right. So I brought mail ID. Mail ID is equal to REQ dot get parameter of MID. So I brought the data inside. HTML form data came inside. Display it. Now servlet has to show one response. No. JSP is not giving response today. Now servlet only will give the response. Servlet only will give the response. First program, no. Servlet only will provide the response. Here request this is and this is response. For that response, print writer PW is equal to res dot get writer res dot set content type text or HTML. Right. These are all new things. I'll decode it. Don't worry. Now display the data coming, not system dot PW dot println. So details. Some details are coming out. PW dot println username PW dot println mail ID. Right. Save the program. Sir, this is your servlet program. Display servlet. dot Java. So explanation tomorrow. Today only running the program. For you, I'm giving the code today. You should run that program and come. Tomorrow I'll decode this, how the data came. After writing the servlet program, okay, right. After writing the servlet program, see there. Servlet program completed. Step 9. Continue it. All of you taken this name, display servlet dot Java. Name you take it. Code I'll copy it. In step 9 now, see there. Close this. One more difference is there for you. Up to Java SE, you will run the program. From Java EE, you must run the application. You must not run the program. You must run the application. How will run the application, sir? Here I must type it. Sir, HTTP colon local host colon 8082. Here Tomcat is running, no? This application will come to Tomcat anyway. This application will come to Tomcat. Identified with port number. So how we should type now here? HTTP colon localhost colon 8082. In that 8082, our servlet application servlet 1. If you type like this, then the servlet program will run. When you type like this, Tomcat server will be on. Into the Tomcat server, application will be loaded and the program will run. So how to do this work means, see there, I'm doing. I closed all windows here. I kept the application there. Write it. Step 9. Execute application. Nothing but dynamic web project. Execute application on server. Tomcat server. On Tomcat server. Execute application on Tomcat server. Look here. So when you are running from your Eclipse here, running from Eclipse, here one window option will be there for you. Window. Can you see web browser option? I want output on which web browser, you can select it. I want on Chrome. I selected Chrome. On which one you want, you can select it. Output must go to which browser. You can select that window, web browser. I selected Chrome. Now I'm running. How I run it means right click on web application. This one. Right click on the application. Here one option will be there. Run as, run on server. Can you see this? Right. So right click, run as, run on server. It will ask which server you want it. So only one server, select the server, click on finish. Now it will on the Tomcat server. The output came to web browser. It started Tomcat and came here. Here you enter some data. Click on display. Answer came or not now? Only color not there. Now, whatever you want, you can give red color, blue color, green color, answer will come. So the output came onto web browser. Here the Tomcat server started. You executed program application application. So see there, I'm running once again. I'm stopping the Tomcat. I stopped Tomcat. How I stopped means here one button will be there. Start, stop button will be there. So right click, run as, run on server, select it, click on finish. The control will go to web browser. It only will activate the browser. You can see the URL here in the web browser. This is web browser URL. It only selected this or not now, right? HTTP localhost 8082 application servlet 1. So answer is coming there. You can click it and run it. Hope you understood. So select it and stop it. Your red button is there. You can stop it. Tomcat server can be stopped. Write it. Now execute application and Tomcat server right here. Right click on application, run as, run on server, select the server and click finish. Or click finish. So the output should come. Right. Right click on application, run as, run on server, select the server and click finish. So automatically the server will be started and output will come. Right. Program you never understands, it takes time. Print writer, get set, many things I written. But before that today, you must know how to run the program first. Today's target is running the program and coming. Not program, running the application and coming. Tomorrow, I'll draw the flow. Flow means what is that print writer, what is that set content type, how the data came, who carried the data. That all informations we give by tomorrow to you. Okay, right. Today, you must run the program and come at any cost. Right. What you observed here, sir, running program in server instead of knowledge, I must have a patience, sir. Yes, sir, no, no. Patience must be there. Roughly, if you select, it will not work. This is the minimum knowledge you have to gain. You are sitting here for this reason only. After that, you can go to web services and microservices. So minimum things you have to learn from me, right? Take a break. Thank you very much for today.
ये आता है कि सर आपके पास छोटे-छोटे प्रोजेक्ट होंगे क्या प्रैक्टिस करने के लिए? हाँ? प्रोजेक्ट और प्रोजेक्ट प्रोग्राम प्रैक्टिस करने के लिए बोले। अच्छा सर, जब हम लोग इधर टाइप करते प्रोग्राम तो कैप्शन में आता है ना मेन मेथड ऑटोमेटिक आ जाता है, वो मुझे अगर नहीं चाहिए उसको हटा सकते हैं क्या? हाँ, मुझे रिमूव करना है वो, क्योंकि मैं देख के टाइप करते ना, तो इधर मतलब आप जो